Let's talk to former lawmaker representing Plateau North Senatorial District in the 9th National Assembly, Stephanus Gyang. Distinguished, thanks for joining us on the news tonight. You've represented Plateau North and seen this cycle for years. Why do these killings keep recurring despite repeated military deployments and presidential visits? What exactly are we still getting wrong?
Let me say thank you so much for this opportunity. The issues that have bedeviled this constituency and indeed Plateau State for long, over 30 years, have been the issues of identity, the issues of dignity, and the issues of inheritance. And initially, we had the issues of trying to understand very well the difference between residency rights of citizens, which are constitutional, and then customary rights, which are aboriginal and hereditary. Over time, the issues have been come to the fore, and a lot of engagements have been done. We were having a situation where our city, the state capital, had stabilized. What we were having were issues in the rural areas, but this unfortunate Palm Sunday terror attack again brought the issue to the fore. But we are glad that the president has come up again to reassure us, and not only that, to take far-reaching security reforms by the decision he took today to deploy technology in the fight against terrorism and urban crime and criminality.
I hear you, distinguished.
Deploying about...
And I appreciate the historical facts you gave, but each time there's an attack, we see deployments, we see condolences, we see government taking position of this kind after the fact. In your view, would you say that our security strategy in Plateau is fundamentally reactive rather than being preventive?
Sincerely, the situation in Plateau State in terms of security has for quite some time been reactive. And that is why if you want to address the issues of operations, operations have to be driven by intelligence. And that is why the introduction of the surveillance cameras by Mr. President of 5,000 to be deployed into the city and across the within the metropolis is going to provide real-time intelligence that is going to drive operations. And the decisiveness with which the president is addressing this, the order that he gave to the high command of both the IG was here, the Minister of Defense was here, the Chief of Army Staff was here. These commands are very, very clear, and the decisiveness in implementing this, along with the introduction of this technology, we hope that it will go a long way in helping to not only monitor, but to detect, to track, to apprehend, and to prosecute terrorists and criminals in our city and in our state.
Mr. Gyang, in reality, from your engagement with people on the ground, is there still confidence that government really can protect lives, or are communities beginning to feel abandoned and forced to fend for themselves?
The situation has been that of despondency on the part of communities as a result of the inability to really track, trap, apprehend, and prosecute persons that have been terrorists that have been attacking these communities. The president came with an assurance and telling the people that he is determined to ensure that this does not happen again. And by this, we hope that the architecture, the security architecture, with this injection of technology and the very firm command of Mr. President, would go a long way with the decisiveness that we are expecting that the deterrence value of effective proactive security deployment and operations will go a long way to restore hope and give our people in Plateau State confidence again in government. Otherwise, the situation has been that of despondency.
Senator Stephanus Gyang is former lawmaker representing Plateau North Senatorial District in the 9th National Assembly. Thank you for talking to us tonight.
Thank you.